Hi guys, Dustin Van Fleet of Dustin Van Fleet Design coming at you live during prime time down here in Valdosta, Georgia. We have an awesome sample demo display. I've covered the writing on the container, but it's a brand new color, metallic color, in which it's just a prototype. I don't know anything about it. I haven't been told anything about it except for it's awesome. It's paint couture and it's a possibility, and they asked me to sample it. So let's open it together. Oh. Whoa. Nice. Look at that sparkle. Okay, so I am working on, oh, sorry. Hi guys. I got ahead of myself. Are there people on, John? Awesome. Where are you guys from? Let us know. We're still like burning up here. It's like so hot. Is it incredibly hot where you guys are? This is an old library table that I had that we cut in half, took the middle out, and made the two ends nightstands for me by adding the back to it. But I have been working on these, and I want to add metallic to my trim right here. So I've pre-taped this one out, and we're ready to apply. I've never used this. I know the name to it, but you aren't going to. So, but it's a brand new prototype color. And I am putting it on my own personal furniture. I want to get it on here because on Sunday, we're going to play with Paint Couture's top coats. And I'm going to seal this thing up. But so far, for me, A+. Again, really good coverage, which is what they're known for. Super shimmery. What are you guys thinking? I know they wanted feedback, so let's get some feedback. I think it's super cool. It'll probably take a couple little coats. But what I really like is constantly creating new quality product. It's not just like churning stuff to have it out. It's literally creating stuff that our customer base will actually want, which there's a difference in creating product just for the sake of creating product and creating product that's basically being asked for. This is super, super cool. I love the fact that they have so many different, John's laughing at something.
I think we have a new word here, shimmery.
Shimmery, yes. Awesome. Exactly. I have used shimmery forever.
That's awesome.
Okay, so I'm gonna come over here. Well, so that I can actually see that. Okay. So we've got some on here. I was just gonna try to make it have no actual lines in it. But I had to be so careful because it was like top secret, guys. Katie was like, don't tell. So I had to like cover the whole thing and just leave sample. See, I'm teasing you some more. So. The color is awesome. They've been asking me my opinion on this, but I wanted to give them my opinion on it the way that I do it best, and that's with you guys, so that I can give them my opinion of the product and you guys can see why my opinion is what it is. And that's why you guys trust me, and that's why you guys purchase from me, because I just don't tell you, I show you. And there's a big difference in just saying like, ooh, I really love this product, or actually going on and walking the walk and talking the talk and bringing you guys along. Because to me, that's kind of critical. Doesn't matter what I think of the product if you guys don't. Also, I was going to save for this live, we're on live earlier, but I was going to save it for this live, that Paint Couture and Dustin Van Fleet Design are going to be working together to create some giveaways in the very near future. They've asked me if I wanted to be a part of that. I absolutely do, and I can't wait. And look at the coverage on this. So with most metallics, guys, on the second coat, when you were going over, first of all, here's a tip of the trade, guys, before we talk about coverage. If you want your gold to be the most elegant gold you've ever seen, then you need to paint your piece red beforehand, because gold going over red creates the most stunning gold you've ever seen. And it doesn't matter if it's a pale gold or a rich gold or whatever it is. Gold in general, if you have a red base, looks absolutely incredible, and it makes the gold come out even more. And a lot of people don't know that. Now you do. And we'll go back to the 80s, and the more you know, with the shooting star commercial going by. So that to me is awesome. Second of all, we're going to talk about something. I've used billions of metallic, and typically when it's this shimmery and sparkly and pigmented, it takes 150 coats to cover. This, you can see, not even letting the first coat dry and throwing a second coat over is about there. I mean, I'll have to put like a little, like I call it, half coat, but I mean, that's pretty incredible coverage.
Katie from Paint Couture is on.
She better be. No, I'm just joking. She missed all the good stuff about us telling all about it. No, I'm just joking, Katie. See, I protected you, Katie, because I even covered the little name and just left sample to show so that no one could know. But this is like a new prototype thing. Paint Couture was asking me to try it. They were asking me what I thought about it, and since Katie just jumped on, what I didn't have time to explain to her, because today's been super busy, I love to try a new product, but I always try it with you guys, because ultimately I can love the product, but until I prove it to you guys that it's really as good as I say it is, anybody can say it, but when you do it for the first time with you guys live right here, you can't pretend that something has good coverage. You can't pretend that it's a good product. It's being done in front of the whole world right here live in front of everybody. So either it is or it isn't. And again, Paint Couture is performing awesome. So this is 5 seconds worth of coverage, and it's already basically done except for a little half coat of coverage. So that's pretty unreal in and of itself. So this color from me gets an A+. I'm hoping it does from you guys. I'm hoping you guys like it. What are they saying, John? Anything?
No, they aren't. Yeah. Is it water-based?
It is. All their stuff is. Absolutely.
That was a question.
Absolutely, guys. So, we're good there. You just have to use such a small amount of this stuff. And just a couple areas where I had it like a little bit thin. This is why I came up with the hashtag for them, in which I really want Paint Couture people to use, so I'm hoping that Katie and her husband push it. Complete couture coverage, which actually I take credit for, but John came up with.
CCC.
But I think it's something crucial that we need to hashtag because nobody else has this. Okay, so now let's see what we've got going on here. As we'll take this up. I like to tape before we start. You can focus it up on me, John. Before we start, I like to take my paint off when I'm doing something real touchy and finicky like this while the paint's wet, so that we're not going to get any stick or drag with it. So it'll just still be wet. And we are getting a little bit of stick and drag with it because of the way that I put it on. But I will just, yeah, see, that's the way that I put this tape on. I shouldn't have. I should have just cut it in. But I'll show you guys what you can do. And again, because we did it while it's wet, it's not going to be a problem. So let me just get rid of that. And I will show you guys exactly what I should have done. But I had to get ready for this super, super fast and didn't really have time to do. But we'll take our little art brush. Ta-da! And we're going to come in right here. Steady hand and all. We'll go in right here, and then we'll see if we can actually like get some more paint on it without dragging it all over the place. And we can. Okay. So we're up here, not the end of the world. Like I said, I was quickly trying to do this as fast as I could. Shouldn't have been. But this is why I love to do lives with you guys, because if there's an error or a mistake, it's much better to be able to show you how to address it like this than to have you guys just flip out and be like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. It's all screwed up. So now you see it's very, very simplistic, easy to work with. Did we have any? Nope, we did not have any over here. Okay, so we got this one at this point. We'll do this. And these again are for real my personal nightstands. So these are not like I'm selling them or something like that. These are for me. I've used them since about 2014, 2015, somewhere in there. Okay, so we got that, we got that, we got that. And sometimes I'll just come with my finger when I've got a bad section, like right here, and just literally take the additional off with your fingernail, and it's totally straight. Okay, so now we have to do a little bit of the edging down here. Whoa. I got a little overzealous, but it is really pretty if you like smear it on with your finger. I'm like, Gilder's wax. So we'll just come down here. Just make sure that we lightly feather this stuff out. We get it on here all the way down. Like we're a little bit light, coming around the bend right here. But you see how easy and forgiving this stuff is. Okay, so we got it on there. Looks super cool. I'm thinking that we can get probably a little bit on here. Steady hand. Real steady hand. Okay, we got some on there. Trying to see where else. I think we're, no pun intended, but golden, but we'll do a little bit like this. This is always fun. When you just take and drag a little bit across. You don't want it to get everywhere. We're adding some like French glam. Okay, got that one. Just gonna add a tiny, tiny bit. You don't want to go like this because you're gonna get in all the grooves. It's gonna defeat the purpose of what you're trying to do. Okay. I got that one. And that one. Okay. And I'm going to come right here, guys. We're just going to hit up the corners. I'm just going to take what's left over on our bra. We're just going to hit up when you think you're out of paint, flip it over, guys. I'm blocking your light here, guys, sorry. Okay. And I think we look pretty, but not gaudy, which is cool. Okay, so we've got this one down. This one to go. I got that. Now this one is the white one that we did.
You're asking me about drying time.
Drying time on the, typically I'm going to do these up tonight, and I know it won't take all this time, but I'm giving it until tomorrow before I sand the top down, which I won't be sanding the metallic. And then on Sunday, which I could do tomorrow, but Sunday is a better day for you guys, I'm going to top coat them. So if you wanted to, you could do this right now at 9 o'clock tonight, and then you could get up at like 7, 8 in the morning and do your next coat if you wanted to. It's fine. But what you wait a little bit for in dry time, you make up for in not having to use 50 coats. I'm gonna see this time if I cannot tear it. No promises, guys. Okay, we're just trying to get this edge right here. So yes, the dry time is going to be a little bit longer, but you get to use 2 coats instead of letting like 4 coats dry. So that's a huge thing in and of itself. Also, nobody else has this glam sparkle. That's like unheard of on the market. The coverage and the sparklability. So we're going to do a quick coat right here. We're going to make sure that we get the bowl nose as well. This is not the coat where you're going to get total coverage, but the next coat is relatively easy and quick. Okay, so we've got 1 coat on. You see I go all the way around, trying not to leave behind large elements. So let me get right here, John. Do that. Come back and lightly go over it. We don't even have to really wait for it to dry, which is the crazy part. We just literally come back on here and look at the thickness of this. It's pretty unreal. I've been selling these metallics to like everybody that I know because they can't believe. We all love metallic, but we hate the process to get a good looking metallic piece. This makes it very, very simple. Okay, so while we're super wet here, let's get this the heck off and pray that I learned something, and I have so far. You want to pull away.
There's a question, will you have the sale on your website for sale?
This will be when it comes out. It will be. Right now, I am one of the blessed chosen ones who is sampling it. We have many, many Paint Couture metallics right now. So they were sending me this one to see what I thought of it. I personally am thinking it's pretty awesome. Oh, thanks, John, for filming. So I'm thinking that it's pretty darn cool. And if they asked me, yes. I would be like, yes, want. I love how when you put it on, it's almost like a different color than when it starts drying. Super cool. When I first put it on, I was like, oh, this is cool. But then it starts drying, and I'm like, whoa. Yeah, so metallics for me have something called, for real, I know it's not a real word, but it is for me, sparkleability factor. And this kills it. Yeah, John, thanks. Move for 1 second and let me get over here, which I'm totally tangled in this now. I don't want to be shot from behind. Okay, we'll get this on here. We'll try to rake it over. Perfect. Got it. What?
Is it still shiny? As shiny after it dries?
Yes, it is, because I've used their metallics on numerous things, and they look just as awesome dry as they do wet. Super, super cool. But if you want to mat it down, guys, all you have to do is use our dead flat top coat, and you could mat it down totally. So you can make this really super glam by going, we'll do this now and do the same thing that we did before, but you can make this super, super glam by I totally forgot what I was going to say, guys. But oh yeah, you could make it super, super glam by totally using like a high gloss on there, or you can totally tone it down and I like this gold because this gold is not like bling bling. I like bling bling, but not for this particular project. That's why it seemed really, really perfect and cool. And when you look at it up against this white, it's very subtle. This whole thing was supposed to be kind of like French country-ish, which it's nailing that. Okay, so we got that and that. Then we're going to do this on each side. I like the soft, subtle gold. Very easy to use in place of gilding wax if you want to. You can come over here and I'll show you that. Like if you want to add just a little bit of bling, we still have not re-dipped our brush, but we're just adding a touch of sparkle. Do that same thing on this front. And we'll do the same thing right here. And you can like almost see the sparkle in it, even without putting the paint on heavily. It's crazy. No. I got that. And we are almost done, but anybody who paints often knows typically to get this metallic look takes like forever and a day, and we're like officially done. Let me set it down so that he can show y'all exactly what they're like. Let me get some light over here, guys, for you guys. And you can just show them exactly what that's doing. It looks super, super cool. Loving the sparkle in it. And we're good to go on that. So I just wanted to hop on here real quick, guys, and let you know this is a new sample color by Paint Couture. Sample metallic. Very, very cool. Loving it. They asked me for my opinion on it. My opinion was shared with you guys. You guys know that I love you guys. You guys support me, and I try to give back to you in any way that I can. Remember, again, this month in July, we're going to start some Paint Couture and Dustin Van Fleet design giveaways. I've got a couple ideas in my head, but I don't want to put Katie on the spot, like on a live. But we'll be giving away some cool stuff. And I have something in my head where you guys possibly could get like some really cool samples or sample kits, so some metallics and all that good stuff, so that you guys can play and do some projects just like I did and see what you think of them, because once you use them, you'll be hooked on the paint forever. So I want to thank you guys so much. This is super late for me to do a live. Like, it's not late for me to be up. I stay up like half the night, but for doing a live, this is probably the latest one I've ever done. So I want to thank you guys for spending part of your Friday evening with me and checking out this brand new color alert. It's super awesome, loving it, and totally lives up, Katie, to the rest of the line that I've used. I did have a favorite in Stardust, and now it could be a favorite in between Sample and Stardust. So, it does have a name, guys. I'm just not allowed to say it. So you guys can start pressuring her for info on it. So thank you for spending a half hour with me on your Friday evening. Check out our website, dustinvanfleetdesign.com. You spend $39.95 or more, and you get free shipping in the continental United States and a little chip brush to put it on with. So check out our site. We're a premier Dixie Belle retailer, and we carry Paint Couture products, pretty much the whole line. I think we got a couple little things to add, but we've got all the paints and metallics and all that good stuff. So check them out. We love the products. And Katie, I give this, you can tell Michael, an A+ for his efforts in creating this. Coverage, A+, color, beautiful, and name, right on. So I'll catch you guys on the flip side.